Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream and happy Monday. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend and that you are ready to fly. So, and we start already with buffering. Okay, no problem. It's already over. Today a lot of buffering also in this morning stream from Brussels airport. So yep, also there are problems. My excuse for that, we could not continue. I could not connect anymore, so we will try tomorrow again. Also, it was another location, so in the beginning signal was okay, but then after it was gone. So today we have Caspian Airlines, yeah, and we fly from Iran to Iraq in the Pmdg 737-700. On the thumbnail it says 800, but that's a mistake, so it's the 700. Normally we did a flight with the 146 from Just Flight because of the new update, but the new update is not available yet, so that's why we change it, and maybe tomorrow we do that one. Eddie is here. Ole, Eddie, welcome to the stream. Also Lars is here. Welcome to the stream as well. Hope you're all doing fine. So I don't know if you can hear me, but I don't have any sound, it seems. I've just a sound from the simulator. But anyway, let me know if the sound is okay. So our flight for today, I will show you on a Navigraph. There it is, not completely. So actually from the right to the left that we fly today. So 1 hour and 70 minutes, I think, something like that. So it's a short flight to start the week with. So Eddie, okay, thank you. So there's something, my ears are stuck. I'm getting a cold, so maybe it's that. Also my son is getting a cold, so not good. So let's jump into the cockpit so we can prepare the aircraft. So we go here and then we put the batteries on. Also ground power available, and that's that one. Okay, Adirs 1 and 2. Lars, good sound of you. Thank you very much, mate. I guess it's just my ears. Always if I'm getting a cold, something is wrong with my ears. You also see the lightning coming through the main panel or the upper panel. So your damper can come on. Also one fuel pump. And then the window heat can come on as well. So we have some storm coming. Electrics on. And then a logo light. So that is it for now. And then we go to the FMC. I have no cam for that. Jens Snapper, good evening here from Denmark. Jens, welcome to the stream, mate. Very nice that you are here. So welcome. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, like everyone. So we go to the FMC here, position, and then we need to put in our departure airport. So that's OISS. So this one, we copy this to here, and we go to route, and then we crash the flight plan. And it's on this one. We select that 477 nautical miles. We request. Lars, hi Denmark, from Sweden. Nice, nice. And then Jens, hi Sweden. So they're very close to each other. So we load our flight plan. We wait for that and then we can fuel up the plane. So I hope it's not buffering. The stream seems to be okay. So activate. No, runway is the 29 right. That's our departure airport runway. Sorry, and then a flight number. We put in a CP. And then 2356. And there we go. We activate that, execute. So we go to back to menu, and then we actually first need to sorry, the chatway. That's what we need, and then we can go to ground service. So fuel truck, we need 7,975 kilograms of fuel. We have always 2,000 extra, so that's more than enough. Start fueling, and we will check our passengers. For this flight we need 127 passengers. And to board passengers we actually need to open the door. So we go back to menu, so doors, and we open the door. Elliot, hey, welcome to the stream again. Also this morning, but and that was not working well. So Elliot, I hope you are doing fine, mate, and thanks for joining, and hope you had a great weekend. So back to ground service, and then we can board our passengers. So boarding 127. We can request the after loader and also the carts. So we have 3,400 kilograms of cargo. Et voila. So there was one other thing I needed to do. Already forgot. So we also start boarding with a lookout tool. So this is an a freeware airport. It's not a standard one. There is one issue that I see or saw, and you can see that here. Here are some poles floating. So here and there you have those poles are floating. So that's an issue with the scenery or the airport here. It's a freeware, always better than the standard ones. So in the meantime we go to the FMC, and then we prepare our flight plan. So cruising altitude is 38,000 feet, so flight level 380. Our planet fuel is 8,000, so 8.0. Where I need to put that? That's here. Reserves is 2.0. And then the cost index is 6. So then we go to a departure, runway 29 right. And then we need to go to Caville. and that's 1E. This one we execute. Lars, probably leftovers from the standard airport map. Yeah, maybe. Indeed. If he got in trouble at school today. Oh, so welcome to the stream, and yeah, sad to hear that you had some trouble in school today. So what happened? So we see a very weird flight plan. So it's more like a roller coaster or something. So we go back, arrival data. So arrival will be at runway 28. So that's ILS 28. And that's actually a direct. So we will execute that for now, and then we check our Alex. So we go. I didn't check the flight plan, and I think better needed to do that. So looks very weird. So we can do some make some changes. Jens, a long time since I went to school. Yeah, for me too as well. If I accidentally skirted someone with a water bottle, reason I got in trouble, but it was my best friend. Oh, okay. Not so nice. Elliot, what happened to your stream, mate? I was half asleep, so couldn't remember what happened. I thought it was I was dreaming, but I actually was watching. Well, my connection failed before the stream. I always checked my connection, and that was pretty good. It was on a new location for me, and I started streaming, but immediately it started buffering. So I tried some things, but it was not working. I lowered the setting for my camera. I also lost the stream, but the backup stream. I also lost that one, and then yeah, I could not connect anymore. I made another stream. Actually, if I push my camera, it starts the stream normally automatically, but then nothing is filled in. That happened for 5 seconds, and I also lost that one. And then from there, I was not able anymore to connect. So I needed to go back home with empty hands. So tomorrow we will try again, but on the same location as before, I think, depending on the wind direction. But it's on the runway 25 left or 7 right. So that will be the place where we'll be tomorrow.
The occasion squadron will be late earlier today. Mechanical issue back on our first flight for this plane. Took a little while
So
to get taken care of.
we have some troubles here.
The time. We're hoping to get out of here in the next 10 minutes. If that's the case, we can get right back on schedule and get you into some time you were supposed to get there. There are 2 additional passengers today, 2 of our best operations personnel from here. So if you have any questions at all about how airports are run, how airlines are run, how airplanes work, and stuff like that, please feel free to ask them. They're wearing the elite shirts.
So I think we can clear some things.
Enjoy the flight. We'll talk to you later.
So I'll try to, and that's not possible, it seems. Okay, so we're delayed on this one. Also not possible to delete. Why we cannot delete? Yes, bad day at the airport. Yeah, well, it happens. Live streams, yeah. There's always something that can go wrong. So we go back to departure. I think we need to select something else because this is a bit fucked up. now it's even more. So this is not looking great. So we cannot delete anything. So if I just copy this and place it here, maybe like this. Alright. So then we go step by step. All right. Step, step, step. We have this gone again. Then I need to check my Navigraph. Open charge list. Approach 2028. That's the one. So that's what we need. What else we need in front of that? Actually nothing, so we can just put this here and execute. We go next. Maybe we can change that during the flight, we will see. So for now it's okay. So 38,000 feet, we put that in. So tomorrow we try again for our plane spotting on Brussels airport. Also I have two MiFi routers or something, how you call that. One from Netgear, that was the one that I was using today. So that failed. I use tomorrow the TP-Link again, and also I ordered a heavier one from TP-Link, and those other two will go back. So until I find something that is really that I can trust, actually. So we go back to menu here, options, and then we go to ground service. Next page, fuel is in, so we can release the fuel truck. The packs are also in, so that was pretty fast. Then we can already start loading up the cargo. We request the loader, the front loader, and then also the carts. So that is that. What else we need? It looks like a long time ago. I was flying on Microsoft Flight Simulator. So the things are so busy lately. So yeah, I did today a little flight with a just flight one with the Piper Arrow. Also a nice plane to fly. I put this on 38,000 feet. And there we go. So this can go on back. So today a shorter flight, exact time is 1 hour and 18 minutes. So that's what we do today. Sometimes this the speed brake moves when I click something on my other screen. So I think we are pretty much done. So no EFB yet, so that's for next month. And we can also start the APU. And I need to set the parking brake as well. Jetway can disconnect. So once again, this is a freeware airport. Just some minor issues, like the poles that are floating in the air. But yeah, we barely see it. And then in the meantime we are waiting for the new update for the Just Flight 146. So it has also a new flypad or EFB. And I thought somewhere that I heard that it will be released today, but maybe I was dreaming or something. So it was not released today, so maybe tomorrow, but it will be early this week. So as soon as we have that, then we can stream with it. So I thought we started our APU. Very nice. Oh, okay. Something happens. Okay, it's working. I already thought it's my unlucky day today. So we have a bit a mishmash in our flight plan, but we will solve that when we are flying. Lars, I like the 146 plane. Yeah, well, I can believe that because that's my favorite plane actually. My favorite jet plane. In the beginning it was very difficult for me because I was not used to it, to the plane. And it was a bit love-hate relationship. But the more I was flying it, the more I liked it. So yeah, I like to fly that plane. So we're just waiting for the cargo, and then we can put everything in, and then we can start our pushback and taxi to runway 29 right. If I must forget something, let me know. It feels like that I was not flying in weeks. So on the thumbnail it says the 800, also in the title I put in 800, but it's actually the 700. I changed the title, not the thumbnail. I knew something was not right because I also knew that we were flying the 700 this week, and I saw everywhere 800, so something was off. So the after loader is ready, so we can release that. We just wait for that. So for the people that have the 146, keep an eye on the update. It will be early this week, so maybe tomorrow. And then you can check out the EFB. So it will also, you can also calculate your top of descent, so for the people that have problems with it. So like me, you can calculate actually your top of descent, and then we will see how that goes. So the cargo loading takes a long time. Fueling was done pretty fast. Also boarding. we can also put on APU bleed, and then also the generators. Ground power can come off. And then we also put it away here. Return. And then can we release it. So we are loaded up in the front as well, and we can release that as well. So release the cards and release the loader itself. Alright. And we can also remove the shocks. Then we go back to init, and then we can put everything in what we need. So zero fuel weight is 52.8. All the rest is in. We execute. Flaps 5. And then CG is 19.3. So we set our trim to 641. So we turn the wheel. Also, for the people that saw that I had problems with my yoke from Honeycomb, and that was not working anymore. In meantime, it's fixed. It was just a simple fix, something with USB-C actually. So I believe this is a 641, something like that. And then we set the V speeds, 130 for V1, VR 132, and then 136 for a V2. And there we go. So I believe everything is in. Auto brakes to RTO. And then we can also request our pushback.
Cockpit to ground.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome on board. Well, we want to ensure your trip on the Legionnaire is comfortable, and our primary interest is in your safety. With that in mind, please remove the safety information card from the seatback pocket near you and follow along as you demonstrate the safety features
Start
of our
engine
Airbus
number 2.
A320. Our aircraft is equipped with 8 clearly marked exits. This includes 2 doors in the front, 1 on either side, 4 overwing exits located at rows 12 and 14, and 2 doors in the back. Each door is equipped with an evacuation slide, and all exits are clearly marked with a red and white exit sign. To assist you with locating each exit, there's escape path lighting on or near the floor. Please take a moment to locate the exit nearest you, keeping in mind that it may be behind you. Fasten your seatbelt, place the flat metal fitting into the buckle and pull on the top strap to tighten. To release, simply lift up on the top plate of the buckle. Your seatbelt must be fastened anytime the fasten seatbelt sign is illuminated, and anytime that you're seated, your seatbelt should be worn.
Sorry for my coughing, but
our aircraft is carefully pressurized during
the
comfort.
weather
However,
changed,
in the unlikely event, supplemental
and then we
oxygen
get
is
sick.
needed. The oxygen mask compartment above your seat will open automatically. Push down sharply on the mask until the tubing is fully extended to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, secure with the elastic bands, and breathe normally. To tighten, pull on tabs located on either side of the mask, but be aware the bag may not inflate, although oxygen is sufficiently flowing.
Parking brake released,
If you're
but
seated next to a small child or someone needing assistance, secure your mask
it's not
first,
working anymore.
and then assist
There
the
we
other
go.
person. As detailed on the safety information card, in the unlikely event of a water landing, there are passenger life vests which may
Engine
be used
number
by
2
both
is
adults and
started,
children located
so we
under
can
each passenger
start
seat.
engine number 1.
First, take the life vest from beneath your seat, tear open and remove that vest from the pouch. Place the vest over your head with the panels on your chest. Wrap the strap around your waist and buckle in the front. To tighten, pull on the loose end of the strap. Upon exiting
Wait
the
until we have
aircraft,
20, and then we
inflate
add
down
a fuel.
sharply on the red inflation handle. May
There we
also
go.
be inflated manually by blowing into that red tube at the top. Each life vest is equipped with a water-activated locator light. Flight attendants will distribute life vests for infants if necessary. We are a non-smoking airline. Smoking in the use of all tobacco products is prohibited while aboard this aircraft. This includes but not limited to chewing tobacco, e-cigarettes, and similar devices. No smoking, fasten seatbelt signs, and posted placards are located throughout the cabin. Federal regulations require that passengers observe these signs and comply with any crew member instructions. To tamper with, disable, or destroy a lavatory smoke detector is a federal offense. So in preparation for takeoff, please be certain that your seatbelts are securely fastened, your tray table is in the upright and locked position, and all of the carry-on bags properly stowed. Again, all mobile devices should now be in airplane mode or your cellular service is turned off.
In just a few moments, we'll be dimming the cabin lights for takeoff. You'll find a reading light at air vents and a flight attendant call button in the passenger service unit just above your seat. We now invite you to sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. If there's anything we can do to make your flight more comfortable, please don't hesitate to ask.
Set parking brake. Okay. There we go.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Ground. Startup is complete. You may disconnect.
Okay.
Roger. Good engine
APU
start.
off.
Clear to disconnect.
APU bleed
See you
off.
at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual.
And then we have
Thank you and goodbye.
a problem here again. So okay, everything is fine. And so one thing is not working. It seems this is working. All right. We will see if the landing gear is working, because I'm set on the British Aerospace 146 on the settings for that one. I forgot to change it, and we need to some weird things are happening again. So this is not the first time I have this. Everything is reset, so we need to set this back to 38,000 feet. All right. So then we are pretty much ready to take off. And flaps to 5. So there we go. And then I hope everything will work well. We just try on this setting from the British Aerospace. I hope it will work. So the packs need to be on. So flaps 5, that is set. So FMC. And we need to check our V-speeds again. Alright, that is done. And then we can take off. So taxi light on. So we taxi to runway 29 right. I'm also missing my dots. I don't know if it's with the airport or is just something that is missing somewhere. Also today we are running Rex weather. We are not on lifetime, so we are in the morning somewhere, because normally it's night at this place. Also FS Realistic is running. And we hope that we have a nice flight and also nice landing, of course, because our landings are not always that great, so we will try to do something better today. So actually last week it was flights with 737-800 most of the time. So today we fly the 700, and tomorrow maybe the 146, and after it will be the Phoenix A320-200. So for the people that like the Phoenix, it will come tomorrow or the day after, depending on the update for the 146. And we also try to do some private jet flight as well, but that will be rather for next week or the end of this week. For the people that like general aviation, if you like to see that in one of my evening streams, then let me know. Because mostly we do the big jets. But if you want to see a general aviation in my evening stream, let me know. Sometimes I do it during the day with general aviation in Alaska. It's always a nice place to fly. Today I tried a bit there, and actually the weather was very nice. So we will hold short here somewhere. So 29 right. That's the place to be. When it seems my radio is not working. Also very nice. So no radio communication. And then taxi lights off, anti-collision light on, and then we are good to go. It seems no ATC. And there we go. We line up, and then we are out of here. 1 hour and 18 minutes flight. All right, there we go.
Airspeed's alive. 3 knots.
100.
V1. Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up.
Shiraz approach Caspian 44 is type 1 miles northeast of Shiraz, 5,200 feet. Request flight following.
Actually, we can go direct to
Caspian 44 Shiraz approach.
what?
5077. Squawk 5077 Caspian 44. Caspian 44 radar contact 2 miles northwest of Shiraz, 7,300 feet. QNH tree 0.0 tree. Roger, Caspian 44.
So we make a short turn to the right. We circle around, and then we go to our next waypoint. Oh, we have a little bit of an issue. We forgot our door. Not a big issue. So then we will close that door. And always something that we forget. So we go to menu and then not fuel, that we don't need. And doors. Oh. And actually we can not close that anymore. So a little bit of a problem here. So I take manual control. Yes, ups, yes.
Shiraz approach Caspian
Indeed,
44.
indeed.
Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace. Caspian 44 Shiraz approach. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
So what we do, we
Cleared
will
through
land
Charlie
again.
airspace, Caspian 44.
Because I cannot close the door. Why that alarm is not? So actually my plane is not reacting anymore. Well, now, okay. I thought my autopilot is still on. Okay, so we try to land again at our departure runway. We have some time, so no worries. We try to do an emergency landing. And actually I cannot slow down as well. So we use the speed brakes. So Jens, yeah? It's a bit weird that I cannot slow down. So it's Monday, everyone makes mistakes, and also the best cars are not made on a Monday, so a little bit with everything. So we try to land again and then close that door. So landing gear down. And there we have those stupid alarms. So then we have 2 landings today. So it's something else, a bit different. So in the meantime I can practice my landings.
500, 400, 300.
But we are a bit low, it seems. and also not lined up. Totally not. So it will be a bit kamikaze something.
200.
So we see the runway there. So you can see that I'm not a professional pilot. Yes, the clouds are looking really good. Okay, thank you. There there's the integration of Rex weather, and also original from Microsoft. It looks great. So there we go for our first landing of the day. Then we will close the door and then we get out of here again. Well, I didn't see it before we left actually.
Traffic.
So we have some traffic as well. So now we don't destroy our aircraft.
Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate.
So we have a long runway, so that's normally no problem.
30. 20. 10.
Okay. So that was our first landing, pretty hard. I retract the flaps, we go to the right here. And then we will close the door before we forget again. So we bring it to a stop. And then we try to close the door. The door is closing. Okay, problem solved. Alright. So, nothing happened. And then we can depart again. Set flaps to 5 again. We have still enough fuel on board, so we had 2000 kilograms extra, and then we can go to the runway again. So 2 landings for the price of 1. Jens, yeah. Oh yeah, now we are ready. Yeah. It's Monday, mate. It's Monday. And there's no one telling me that the door is open, so... But hey, we landed safely, and no problems, no damage, and then we can depart again. In the meantime, we will have a longer stream than as planned. Jens, you're doing fine, mate. Thank you very much, mate. It's just not my day today because everything is a bit working against me. So also the stream this morning, it was really a bummer. Actually, it was on another location. It was the first time I was there, so it was on top of a parking lot. So I wanted to try that. It was a very expensive parking lot. I paid €9 for an hour or something, or an hour and a half. And I was actually enjoying it, and I was streaming, but at first I didn't see that it was buffering. And yeah, it was actually a nice view actually from there down on the cargo. So that was very nice to see. You see also the people boarding and deboarding. Kanaida Night, welcome to the stream, mate. I hope you are doing well. Also, I hope you had a wonderful weekend. So, still no communication with ATC, so then we just get out of here for the second time, and hopefully it's the good one now. All doors and hatches are closed, I hope. And first, before we leave, we will check. So, door is closed. Also here everything is closed, we are fine. So there we go again for the second time. Power up.
Your speed alive. 80 knots.
100. 120, 30. Whoa, no communication anymore. Rotate,
Positive rate of climb.
gear up, and then I try actually to go.
Shiraz approach Caspian 44 is type 1 miles north of Shiraz, 5,200 feet.
So we do a direct.
Request flight following. Caspian 44 Shiraz approach. Squawk tree 012. Squawk tree 012 Caspian 44. Caspian 44 radar contact 2 miles northwest of Shiraz, 7,000.
So this is our departure. It's a steep climb. It seems, and VNAV and LNAV is not on. And there we go. So auto brakes can go off, landing gear off, and that is not working because I'm on the wrong setting. And 9,200 feet. So we're gaining some speed. So this is the scenery that we have here now today. So this is Shiraz or something in Iran. I hope I pronounced that a bit correct. 10,000 feet, the lights can come off. And then we are good to go. Check everything, and everything seems to be fine. So we stay a bit at 10,000 feet flaps to 2. To 1. And flaps retracted. And it seems nothing seems to work here. Alright. Oh, my auto throttle is not on, that's why. So my plane is descending again. So actually we need 9,800 feet. And I think that is not possible. Did we put something wrong in our turup? Like I said, it's Monday and everything goes wrong. Cruising altitude and 38,000. We put that in, maybe that will work. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, and there goes my stream, or my flight topic. So, everything hangs, and we can start over. Alba Pino, Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar from France. Cheese and wine like usual with peanuts. Thank you very much, mate. Hope you are doing fine and that you have more luck than me. So, just arrived from work, mate. How tonight? Well, everything works against me. So, my morning stream, everything works against me. So I think my stream is still alive, this one. What happened? Well, first we took off with our door open, and we needed to do an emergency landing to close the door. Now we departed just again, and now my flight is hanging. It's a wonderful day. Monday. So nothing to do anymore. Everything hangs. It was also already weird that my flight plan was completely off. So I need to do a reset. And even I cannot get out either. Your flight. Well, I cannot do anything anymore. I need to close actually the sim. There you go. Yeah, I can put it in again, so no problems here. And why I have still some sound? Why? Albapino, okay, mate. I enjoy your meal, but you need to prepare first, so no problem. I don't know why I have still some sound. Okay, that comes from that. So I need to start this, and then also FS realistic, but that make a lot of sound. So there we go, and then we start a flight simulator again. So, yeah. My excuses, it's Monday for everyone, also for the flight simulator, the PC, for me, for everyone. So we will try it again, and we just do it on in a quick way. We load everything manually. Otherwise we lose too much time. It's already 10 o'clock here, and we have a 1 hour and 18-minute flight, so we prepare everything very quick, and then we get out of here with the doors closed now. And then because I want to sleep yeah, a bit earlier. I still need to prepare for tomorrow, and so it will be, yeah, 1 o'clock or something before I can sleep, and at 7 o'clock I'm out again. So the live stream from Brussels airport will be tomorrow around 11:30 somewhere, just before noon, and then we will stream until 2:30 something, maybe 3. So that will be the thing, if everything works properly. Also Wednesday a live stream that is already planned, and then Friday another one. So meantime I'm testing some routers, or routers I need to say, and then we will see what works best. So for the people that are interested, I have here the Netgear Nighthawk M1. So that's a MiFi router. That was the one that I used today. And this is the TP-Link router. I will use that tomorrow. In the meantime, there is another one coming from TP-Link, and that will come normally tomorrow, so I will test that Wednesday. But Netgear, it goes back. I will not take that one. Also had problems today to connect with it, don't know why, and the TP-Link connects immediately. So it always takes a time to load Microsoft Flight Simulator, so that's always a bummer. And I hope it's not getting stuck again. So actually it's not normal it takes so long now. Maybe because of the crash. So there we go. So we select our airport. And there we go. All right. Zoom for details. And then we select this parking spot here. We set the time. Just something like this. And then we can fly. And I will change the settings of my yoke, no, but my control panel or something, because it's still on the wrong setting. And then we prepare the aircraft very quickly, and then we can fly again. So my excuse for the delay, that's happening lately, not so much, but yeah, shit happens. So we go to this page, control options, and then you can see that my quadrant is actually need to be on the Airbus. I use the Airbus A320. It's the same for the 737. Okay, so I need to load Rex weather again, or it's injecting automatically. It was still running, so we will give it some time. So battery is on, external power on, fuel pump, ADR 1 and 2, and then we put it on nav when the lights is out. Nav, and there we go. Also I need to set something on the aircraft itself. Need to change some things. Because we have the test package on. So test package that need to be off. Alright, and the rest is okay, I believe. Go to menu, and then we can go here, fuel. We will put the fuel in. So there's 7,975. Okay, return payload. Set empty. So 123 passengers, I believe it is. 127. So 127. And then the 1,700 on payload or the cargo in the front, 1,007 in the back. So that is done as well. We need to go here as well. Return. FMC. Init page. Airport. And then SS. Put that in. Copy this. Paste it here. So first I will check if everything is okay for here. Ground service. Ground power can be there. For the 8010 in, so we don't do this. Packs are boarded as well, so we can release this. So everything is in, it seems. All right. So we go here, route, flight request. Second page, third page, fourth page, and this one. Select 477 nautical miles, and then we wait for a loading. So 38,000 feet, that's our cruising altitude. There we go. So we load. So it's loading. Auto throttle on. Flight director on both sides. Okay, 29 right, that's our runway that we take. And flight number we just put as something in. Activate, execute. Cruising altitude 38,000 feet. Flight level 380. Cost index was 6. Reserves 2.0. and then zero fuel weight 52.8, and then we can execute. Go to here, take off flaps 5, and then CG is 19.4, so that's a 640. V speeds 128, 131, and V2 is 137. So we set the trim well to 640. So this is 5. This is 6. And this is 640. Okay, so we go to the next page. Departure. Runway 29. And we have a problem with our flight plan as well, so and I will check which one it is. Copy 1E. That's this one, and then we get a very nice thing here. Okay. And then takeoff speeds deleted, so I need to check it again. So what we can do here, we just go direct. And it makes just a turn, it seems, but that will be okay. So we go back to the V speeds. There we go. Meantime, we start our APU to save time. Push back. We position our aircraft something like this. So that's done also. APU is starting. So this is just a very quick startup. RTO. And then that is a set. We need to check if the doors are closed, so we don't make the 2 times the same mistake. APU almost started. APU bleed on. Logo light. Generators on. And then we check again that we didn't forget anything. Seems to be okay. Flight levels are okay. Something was wrong with that before. Alright. So we ask for pushback.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by.
So we go back to menu. And then we release the shocks. There we go. And then we can also start engine number 2.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed. Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake set.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
So we can already start or add fuel for engine and number 2.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will
Alright.
start in the sequence.
Yaw damper on. So everything is done. So a pretty quick start up, and then we hope we don't forget anything. So engine number 2 is starting, and actually it's already started up. So we put a generator on, and then we can start engine number 1. So engine number 1 is pulling, and then at 20, and then we add fuel. So there we go.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Taxi lights on.
Ground. Startup is complete. You may disconnect.
Flaps to 5.
Roger. Good engine start. Clear to disconnect. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Shiraz ground Caspian 4-4 with Oscar request taxi for takeoff departing straight out.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Caspian 4-4 taxi, 2 and hold short of runway, 29er left. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready.
So
Taxi 2 and hold short
Yeah.
runway, 29er
She
left
acknowledged
Caspian
already.
4-4.
so we take a 29 left, no problem. Parking brake off, and then we start taxi. So probably I forgot something. Also the packs need to be on. They are still off. So we will speed up some things. But very important, all the doors are closed. And then we try again. So we put the packs on. And there we go. APU can come off. Come on. So we don't have a co-pilot today, so we do everything by ourselves. So for all the people, welcome to the stream. This is the second time, or the third time that we depart actually at the same airport. One time, the first time, I forgot to close the door, so we needed to make a emergency landing. After that we closed the door, we departed again, and then my simulator got froze, so everything stopped working. So I restarted the simulator, and now we prepared again, and we will depart again. Now we take 29 left instead of right, and then hope everything will be fine. So it's a 1 hour and 18-minute flight, so yeah, it's already pretty late. But we need to finish this flight. And why my LNAV is not working. So we are also with speeding here. Not allowed, but we have no choice. So this is 29 right, so we will cross this, and then we go to 29 left. I just hope there is a runway here. Alright. So we're all short here. And
Shiraz Tower Caspian
alright,
44
we
at
have some
runway
communication.
29er left ready for departure, straight out departure.
Anti-collision light on.
Caspian 44, QNH 29.902, wind 267 at tree. Straight out departure approved.
Landing lights.
Cleared for takeoff runway 29er left.
Taxi lights off.
Cleared for takeoff runway 29er left, Caspian 44.
Alright. So we are ready. We line up and then we can go. So there we go. So I hope everything will work now. Oh, that's not good. It's Monday. Rotate. Gear up. So meantime, I have some vitamins that I can use. Very nice. Thank you very much.
Shiraz Tower Caspian 44 frequency change. Shiraz approach Caspian 44 is type 2
Cheers.
miles west of Shiraz, 7,200 feet. Request flight following. Caspian 44 Shiraz approach. 10434.
So that was the airport. Airport was
10434 Caspian.
a freeware airport, but there was a big jump on 25 left, 29 left. So I didn't know that. Good night. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Roger Caspian 44.
And so we put on this on off, and then we are climbing 9,100 feet. Can retract the flaps to 2, and then we go to 1. And the auto throttle is off again, it seems. There we go.
Shiraz approach Caspian 44.
And then we retract the flaps completely.
Charlie airspace.
10,000 feet, lights can come off.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace. Cleared through Charlie airspace, Caspian 44.
Oops, wrong button. So now we are climbing through. Before it wanted to stay at 9,800, but it was actually descending even more than that. And voila. And now we stay at we don't climb further, it seems. Very slow. So we are already further than before, so that's a good sign. So something about Caspian. So Caspian Airlines is from Iran, and the airline is founded in 1993. So they have a fleet size of 10 aircraft, and the average fleet age is 27.7 years old. So they have the Boeing 737, and they have the 400, and they have in total 3 planes of that. They have also the 500 and 2 planes of that. They don't have the 700 or the 800 or the 600. No, just the 400 and the 500. So this is actually not the real plane. They have also the McDonnell Douglas MD-80, and they have 5 of them.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a few moments, you'll see your flight attendants moving about the cabin, preparing for your in-flight snack and beverage service. We do ask that you remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened while the seatbelt sign is still illuminated. We do have a variety of snacks and beverages available through our Buy On Board program. Please purchase the menu found in the back of the Sunseeker magazine located in your seat back pocket. There you'll find our selection as well as prices. Here at Allegiant, we are a cashless airline. We do not accept any cash. We do, however, accept all major credit and debit cards for all onboard purchases. We'd like to extend a warm welcome to our Allegiant World MasterCard holders. We hope that you enjoyed your free priority boarding. Do make sure you have your card out. Show your flight attendant for the free beverage of your choice on the flight today. And we've now reached an altitude where approved electronic devices may be used. Please be reminded that federal regulations prohibit the use of any cellular network services during flight. Additional information about approved electronic devices may also be found in our Sunseeker magazine. And for your convenience, there are 3 lavatories on board the aircraft today, 1 in the front and 2 in the back. We do ask that only 1 person at a time wait in the aisle for the front lavatory. Please do not stand within either of the 2 galley areas. All other guests wanting to use the front lavatory must wait in their seats. Be aware again, the fasten seatbelt sign is still on, and we do ask that everyone remain seated.
Amazing Limber, hello, welcome to the stream. Hello, how are you? I'm fine, thank you very much. How are you? I'm just going to say, and then say hi. Do I have to go to school tomorrow? Keep it up the great work. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening and wonderful sleep, and good luck in school tomorrow. So far, yeah, everything is going great. Amazing Lieber, you too. Bye. Thank you very much, mate. So after a very difficult start, we are finally flying. We are at 21,000 feet. And there we go, standard, and then we are climbing to 38,000 feet. So for the new people here, thanks for joining. Always it will do, you can do me a pleasure with putting that thumbs up button. Also consider to subscribe if you want to support a channel, and the more subscribers the better. Also join the chat. It's always nice to have some people in the chat. I not only do Microsoft Flight Simulator, but I'm also doing live streams on real airports. Today we had one, but that was a bit, it was Monday, it was not really working, the connection failed. So tomorrow around 11 o'clock European time, just before noon, we do another stream, and also Wednesday morning. So if you like to see a live action from Brussels airport, then tomorrow and Wednesday you have the chance. So normally I planned today a live stream with 146, but because the update was not out yet, I changed it. So we will probably do that tomorrow if the update is out, and then we check out the 146 and the new EFB. So this is the bit older version of the 737-700 with the eyebrows. The newer versions don't have that. And since that Caspian Airlines has older planes, so we use that. So like everyone knows, the Pmdg 737 is a nice plane. But yeah, some people like more the A320 from Phoenix. It is also a very nice plane. So depending on the update from the Just Flight, we will fly the Just Flight tomorrow or the Phoenix tomorrow. So just depending on the update. Alvapino, cheers mate. Well, are you already eating? So thank you for the cheers, and I hope you enjoy your dinner. So we are finally flying this bird. So after the crash that we had, so everything is working nicely for now. So I will give you a navigraph. Actually, I need to change that. Give me 1 second. So this is a navigraph. That's our route for today. 1 hour and 18 minutes. And there we go. And so when I was sneezing, it seems. What you still need to do is our arrival. So our arrival will be ILS 28, and that was actually a direct. But for that I need to check, of course, what we can use. So we execute that, and then we go to the legs page, and then we check, and we put it on 40. So we already know that we have 2 discounts that we saw already. Alvapino, yes sir, eating at the same time watching my best stream friend. Thank you very much mate. So enjoy your dinner mate, you deserved it. So yep. So from Mutlo, yep, we go to Dottin. But maybe we can go to NI at 204. So that gives us a bit more time. So NI 204. I will try that one, if that is correct. Let me check. NI 204. Okay, and we will put that in right here, and then we put that in here. So, all right. So our flight plan is in. So then we have just a little bit more time to line up and to do everything what we need to do. So otherwise we go from here to here, and now we have just this a little bit extra. As you can see. Yeah, looks great. So no problems here. So for the people that don't know where I get that information, it is just from a little nav map, so I can follow there, and then I get a waypoint from there. And also the weather, it don't seem to work, so it was still injecting, so the weather will change now. After a few seconds you will see the weather will change, because it was not working before, because we restarted the sim. So I hope it will work now and don't break my sim. And there we go. It's completed. Not much has changed, of course. This light thing all the time, it's always the same. There's one thing I don't like on the Rex. In the meantime, we are at 35,000 feet. So in the beginning, I had a question to all the viewers, and the question is actually, who wants to see general aviation flights on the live stream on the evenings? So the time that I'm doing it now, who wants to see general aviation flights? Because mostly we do just jetliners, the big chats, but I guess there are also people that like to see general aviation. I do general aviation mostly during the day streams, but that's not often. I don't have that much time. So if you want to see it in the evening streams, let me know. What I do mostly is, and what I like to do is flying in Alaska, because the weather conditions are very hard there. A lot of times you have rain, clouded, wind, a lot of wind. So, and also the winter is coming there, so maybe it's interesting to fly there with general aviation. I like to fly with the just flight Piper Arrow 3, a very nice plane. So if you want to see some live streams with general aviation in Alaska or something, then let me know. Also, this livery from this plane is looks very nice, very simple, but it looks nice. I like it. So, Navigraph again. So you can see exactly where we are. Also, for the people that want to see a little nav map, if you don't know it, you can download it for free. So also here you can see the exact plan that we will take. So this is the waypoint actually that I put in, the extra waypoint. Normally we went directly to Dottin, so that was this one. So we have this extra to line up. So for the people that are interested in that program, you can download it for free. It's called a little nav map. Always handy, especially if you do general aviation, but you can use it for everything. So we're at cruising altitude, and then everything is fine, we can cruise. Normally I take a break and pick something up to drink, but I have already something. It's already empty. So also for the people that know something about routers like this, the Netgear Nighthawk M1, I tried this. I expected more. There's a 290 euro router. I expected a lot more of it, but I didn't do it. This is a TP-Link. It costs around 85 euro, and sometimes it's even faster than the Netgear. I have also another one, but that's crap. So if someone knows a nice one that is very fast, let me know. I can use some advice for that, because tomorrow there will come another one, and those two will go back. So with the TP-Link at home here at almost just on 4G, an upload of 30 megabits a second, or megabytes a second, what is that? But outside on the airport I had only, with the Netgear, around 12 or something. So I'm not very happy with that. So Alvapino, what are you eating, mate? If you can know that, you don't need to share it, but I'm always wondering. And actually I'm hungry by myself. So tomorrow, if we don't do the 146 flight, then we do actually the Phoenix flight, and we fly. And where is that flight? Actually, I was incorrect. It's this Pmdg 737-800 flight. So we fly actually in Greece. And that was a recommendation of Magic Booster, the destination airport, and then after that we fly in Chicago, from Chicago to Baltimore in the Phoenix A320. Jalapeno, rice and sauce, and meat. And meat, a good one. Oh, drinking a lemon and juice. Very nice for health. Yeah. So yeah, it sounds delicious. So thanks for sharing. I know you like rice. Rice is not my favorite, but you know, all the rest can be very nice. So still at 38,000 feet we go to program here. And then we can exactly see how how far we need to fly. So 183 nautical miles to our top of descent. And if you see then the next page, we go to the next. Then we see that we need to be at at 2,000 feet. All right. So we can put that at 2,000 already. And then the plane will start descending automatically. Also our course we can put in. So on our final course is 280 course. We put it here and also on the right side. There we go. And then our ILS frequency will be 108.9. 108.9. And there we go. So that is set. Normally we can also see that here. Let me check. Not this one. Go to index, approach. So ILS 108.9 and then course at 280. So that's for our course, and our approach for runway 28. So we can land at a 132 plus 5, so 137 will be okay. And then we are completely prepared actually for our landing already. So today we fly to Najaf, if I pronounce that correctly, in Iran, no, Iraq. So from Iran to Iraq, that we fly today, 1 hour and 18 minutes flight. And the weather conditions, like always, are great. In the first attempt to fly, it was actually a lightning and there were some clouds in Iran, but now everything seems to be clear. So we have some beautiful scenery here. But furthermore, I don't have news about anything. Sometimes we have some news about new planes or stuff, but at the moment not much. Just update for the 146, that's the only thing that I know. Also a Latin VFR announces the Airbus A319, but I said that already last week. And then also Fly Simware announced the Beechcraft Sierra C24R as the next aircraft. It looks a bit like the just flight Piper Arrow 3. It's a bit similar to that. So that's actually all we have for the new, except for some airport. So back to the cockpit, and then we check again here. We go to program page, and then 142 nautical miles to go to our top of descent. And after that we can prepare for our landing as well. I don't know how long we are flying at this point, because I've never touched this clock anymore. For the frequent viewers know why I do that, or why I don't do that anymore. If you click the wrong button here, then your time speeds up times 4, I believe it was. And actually I didn't notice that. Well, I was thinking from, oh, that flight time went very fast today, but it was actually 4 times faster. Also last week we had some troubles with the stream itself, and actually OBS was not performing as well, or my internet, but now everything seems to be okay again. So I'm streaming now at 13,000 kilobits, so that's okay. Last week I had troubles with that. I needed to go back to 8,000, but now it's 13 again. Happy to see that again working, but maybe there was some plugin missing or something. Maybe that was a problem. And also we will do a little bit of a contest for who that has the closest to my landing rating. So it will appear on the left corner, I believe, on the top corner. So try to guess my landing rating, and I just need to see, don't be too positive. Just my landings lately are very bad. Also for the people that have problems with Honeycomb yoke, if it don't work anymore, or sometimes working and sometimes not, then you just need to check your plug from your USB-C that goes in the back, and if it goes deep enough. If not, then you just need to cut a little bit of the plastic off, and so it can go deeper and your problem is solved. So last week I had problems with my Honeycomb yoke, and I had already a few months problems that it sometimes turned off. When I connected it again, it was okay, but now it was not working anymore. So I contacted actually Aerosoft. They solved me that, and they just sent me a message back and to say from, yeah, try that. maybe it's just a connection between from your USB-C. So I tried that and it's working perfectly. So 104 nautical miles to go for our top of descent. So we come to AWZ and then we go to Mutlo. So that's still at 200 nautical miles. So I have also the 600 variant of the Pmdg, but I never flew it yet. So if I have the chance to do it, I will do as soon as possible. But I want to always take the real one that that the companies has, and also I need to find a livery for it. So for this company there was only the 700 series, not the 800 or the 600, so only the 700, so I took the 700. So tomorrow we fly from Emmen in Switzerland to Osijek in Croatia. If that is correctly pronounced. I doubt that. Or we fly from Karpathos in Greece to Shiraz, whatever, also in Greece. So one of the two flights we will do tomorrow. And then we have also after a very nice flight from Chicago to Baltimore. So I'm looking forward to that one. But also Greece looks nice. Go back to our program, and then we see 77 nautical miles. And then we start our descent, and then we are very close to our final destination, our final landing. So one thing I actually don't understand is why they make a cabin for a plane where you cannot actually not can enter. If you go here, the door don't open, you cannot click on anything, and you cannot go through it as well. So it's only accessible with the drone cam, or you need to modify some files or numbers, and then you can access it with just Alt and then a number. But for that you need to manipulate some numbers. And then you can actually walk through the cabin, as you can see. So this is not with the drone cam. The only thing is that I cannot walk straight. I need to go a bit like this. Once you have manipulated those numbers, it seems you cannot turn them anymore. You cannot turn to the right. But at least you can go into the cabin. It seems that we have a little hole here. Dangerous. "59 nautical miles to go, and we prepare for a landing." So Caspian Airlines, they have a fleet of 10 aircraft and 27.7 years old. So very old planes. They had also the triple F, the 154. So that was the last one that I needed to mention. Actually, I had that one, not anymore now, and we had 3 in the past. But other than that, also the McDonnell Douglas MD-80 and the 737-4 and 500. So another planes that they have. So a small company.
Caspian 44, contact Aircraft Center on 119.025. Good day. 119.025.
I have no clue why the R is on the nose. If someone has a clue for that, then I'll let me know. I have no clue.
Caspian 44, Aircraft Center. Continue as planned.
"44 nautical miles to go." Gonna be check and Navigraph again. So So the people, if there are people are want to see me flying in real life, can always click on the link below on Instagram. There you can see actually me flying. Maybe I can put it on the screen here. No, is that working? Not really. So this is me flying, as you can see. So that was a Grumman American EA5. Very nice plane. But if you want to see it, it's not so long. Just click on my Instagram, and there you can see it in a bit longer. So meantime it's 10 past 11, and then let's say in 30-40 minutes we are done here. Luckily this was a shorter flight, so 24 nautical miles to go. Then we start our descent, and then we prepare for a landing. Actually we are pretty much prepared for everything. And then we pray for a nice landing. I do that every time, but mostly we have very hard landings. So very shortly we start our descent. You will hear the engines slowing down. Okay, we check. 2 nautical miles to go. So there we go, we start our descent right now. So around 30 minutes we arrive in Najaf in Iraq. So we'll put our brakes at let's say max. We'll try that. So course is set both sides, and also our frequency is set 108.90 both sides. So 36,000 feet. So the airport where we will land today is not a freeware or a payware, it's just a standard airport that comes with a SIM. So our departure airport was a freeware. It looked nice, but there were some poles floating. That was the only thing that I could see. That was not so great, but actually you barely saw it. But other than that, the airport was looking great. I don't do any tours anymore from the airport, just because sometimes with the drone cam, if you go too far away from the airplane, then something happens and the controller starts to shake, and then actually the plane falls a bit out of the sky. It's not high, but just enough to do some damage. So that's why. So 114 kilometers, nautical miles to go before our landing. So at our destination. So we are pretty much prepared for everything. So we just wait until we reach 10,000 feet, then the lights goes on, and then the rest we just need to line up and land. So 30,800 feet, still pretty high. So we are not descending very fast. Also on Volanta you can follow me. The There's also a free tool that you can download and use for free, completely free. You can also follow other people. So at the moment there are no people around me. And actually there is one coming from my home airport, from EBBR. So that's Brussels Airport. He is going to OMDB. And he's flying with 777. So then there's another one that's flying the A320. But other than that, no one close. The A321, and then another 787. So 27,500 feet. So we are going down to 2,000 feet, and then we will put this bird down. So my eyes are getting really tired. My excuse for that. But it are long days. And I wish I was like Elva Pino, that I could eat something now, because I'm very hungry. So maybe I will make something after the stream. In the meantime, we are streaming for 2 hours and 22 minutes, it seems. And actually normally we were already landed, because it was a short flight, actually 1 hour and 18 minutes. But due our first problem was actually we forgot to close the door. And need to make an emergency landing, and then we departed again, and then my simulator froze and we could start again. So 22,000 feet. We are still descending very slow. Can use some drag. Elliot, hello, welcome back to the stream, mate. It's very quiet tonight. Elliot, I see FS Realistic is working well. Yeah, but one thing, my stream froze. I started again, but when I was just on my Veroblet, or what you call that, main page from my PC, but the flight sim was not running, but FS Realistic was still running, and it gave me still the sound of the wind. Very weird. So the sim was not running anymore. Only FS Realistic was still working or running, and then it still gave me the wind sound. Always the same. Zzz. Try a preset for 737. Yep, I will do that next time. I don't know on what it's set now. Actually, we can see that profile, active profile, this one. So this is actually a nice tool. I like it, especially for the general aviation. Yeah, for that I like it very much. It's less in the big jet, but for the general aviation, yeah, it's very nice. With more movements and stuff. Elliot, you really wanna get it? Oh, you still don't have it? I thought you already had it. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a nice add-on. Yeah, it's very nice. So we put it on normal again. So we slow down a bit. Elliot, nope. Well, I'm actually happy with it, with the FS Realistic. Of course it can still improve, but it's a nice thing. And you can set it up, but it's also, you have the presets, of course. If someone makes it and then put it in the cloud or something, you can get it from other people as well. So that's also nice. It's a bit just one click. And you can just adjust it how you wish. So 15,000 feet, and then yep, we're almost there. TBS, hi sir, hope you are well. Yep, thank you very much, mate, and welcome. Captain speaking first.
Where the overhead bins in your seatbelt should be securely fastened. We are not only your flight attendants today, we are the cabin cleaners as well. Kindly take a look at the floor areas of the seat back pockets. Pass towards the aisle to use service items, newspapers, magazines, anything that you no longer wish to take with you. We'll collect those items shortly. As well, you're welcome to turn in any of those completed Allegiant World MasterCard applications at this time.
So NTBS, I sorry, hope you are well. Yes, thank you very much. I'm well. Hope you are doing well as well, and that you had a wonderful weekend. So I'm looking a bit tired, and I am tired. That's the only thing. But yeah, I'm doing fine. Elliot, I tried the trial. It was good. I'm going to be doing a daily VFR streams, as I don't have time for long flights across the world. First starting in England, then off to the Alps starting tomorrow. Well, that's something that I like to do as well. I like to fly general aviation, and then with the actually the Piper Arrow I like very much. So that are the things I like to do, and if my viewers want, I ask it before in the stream if they want general aviation, but no one answered. So yeah, so we just keep it with the chats, and then sometimes during a day stream or something, if I have time, then we can always do a general aviation flight. And I don't know why my plane is so fast, 10,000 feet. So we need to slow down. So lights on. And I hope we will make it on time. Elliot, show me then fly in the Piper 20. Yeah, you have the turbo or the normal. I think you have the turbo. I will see, because I have still my planning on yeah, the chats, and then everything is already planned, but I will see. Because and I also like to fly in Alaska because of the weather conditions. So, and I do that with On Air company. So yeah, I really like to have a challenge. If you have then FS realistic and Rex weather, it's always nice. Elliot, no, I have the Piper Arrow 3 sent to me by Threshold Store. Oh, nice, mate. Nice. So I have also the Piper Arrow 3, but today or last week I was doing a landing and I almost crashed with it because it's actually almost fell out of the sky just before landing. And I was landing at Baguio in the Philippines. It's actually a tricky airport, high in the hills, but everything was going fine. Just on the end it's almost smashed down just before the runway. So that was there's a tricky part with that plane. I hope they find the solution for it. Oh, someone is flushing the toilet. Elliot, you need to use the elevator trim, mate, to assign it to your keyboard. That fixed the issue you had with it. I have my elevator trim. I use that. So flaps to 1. I'm already pretty late with it. So we go to a record. So that we do already, otherwise we forget. Also flaps 2. And then we put our frequency. There we go. Both sides. And then alright, one more turn and then we are lined up with the runway. We can also go a bit slower as well. Flaps 5. Yeah, it just goes down and then it keeps going down. If you trim it or not, it just goes down. And you need to really pull on your yoke to keep it up. And then put the throttle up again. So, and I'm not even close to stall speed or something. So, that's a bit of an issue. But other than that, it's a great plane to fly. I really love it. If there is fuel enough in it. Today I had not enough fuel. So we go to flaps 10 and then we see if we can see anything. No, we don't see a shit. And so 5,000 feet. We put that yoke away, and then we see that we need to be 4,400 at this point. I got to go. See you, mate. Have a nice stream and keep it up. Thank you very much, mate. Have a wonderful night and see you next time. So, thanks for joining. So, there we go for our last turn.
Caspian 4-4, contact Baghdad, approach on 124.0. Good day. 124.0 Caspian 44. Baghdad, approach Caspian 44, 3,700 feet.
Caspian 4.
So, landing gear down.
29.65. Continue as planned.
Three green, flaps 15. And then we go to approach. And then we prepare for the landing. So if you want to put in landing ratings, go ahead. It will be somewhere between 2, 3 or 400, something like that. Plus 20. So we will land at a speed of 140, that will be okay. Flaps 35. Flaps 40. Actually, that was a bit early. And my nose was going up and my tail down, so I needed to do something. Actually, we can go even a bit slower. I think I missed something. So I was way too far out, and we are still. But we are prepared for it now, so we can have a nice landing. Although I don't see the runway. So we are at 2,000 feet, even lower it seems. So that was a very slow approach. I thought we were much closer, but yeah, we were not that close yet. So there we see and there are a runway. So this is a standard airport. Comes with the simulator. And TBS, if you fill it that low flight for that long time in Iraq, they will shoot you in the plane by now. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I thought we were much closer. So I didn't check it. I just thought, yeah, final turn, and then we are almost there, but it was not the case. So now we are on the glide slope, finally, and then we can put this plane down. And actually, from here I don't see the airport. Very hard with that light. A beautiful scenery of Sahara. Yeah. So we are almost there. Auto throttle off. My plane. So we try to land softly. That will work, that's another question. So I don't know what a landing rating was. Oh, why my auto brakes don't go off. Alright. Taxi light on. So that was a landing. I have no clue what the landing rate was. Plus it seems a bit hard. And then we will taxi to our gate or parking. 258, okay.
Ground Caspian 44 request taxi to parking.
That's not that good.
Caspian 44 taxi to General Aviation.
So thanks for letting me know, mate. So
Taxiing to General Aviation parking using taxiway Caspian 44.
General Aviation parking. We have no other option, it seems. And I will show you the airport as well, and also the replay.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome for your continued safety as well as the safety of those around you. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened, all of your carry-on items safely stowed and out of the aisleway until the aircraft does come to a complete and final stop. Once our captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign, that will be your one and only indication that it's safe to get up and gather your personal belongings. Please use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items do tend to shift during flight. Please refrain from smoking till safe outside the terminal, and then only in designated smoking areas. You may not use your mobile phones and other handheld electronics while we taxi to the gate. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and download the free Allegiant to Go app, which you can use to check in for your next flight, get your boarding pass, and skip those
And then we
lines at
see
the airport.
a 140, 146 parked on the right. Nice, nice. Anti-BS just fast, not hard, beautiful. Thank you very much, mate.
And on behalf of your entire Orlando Sanford-based crew, I'd like to thank you for flying with us today. It's truly been a pleasure. To hope to see you on another Allegiant flight real soon. Visit our website at allegiant.com to book your future flights, hotels, car rentals, purchase tickets for local attractions, shows, and more.
And there we have the dots again, so it's still here. Elba Pino, very nice, mate. Thank you very much, Elba Pino. So here on the left we have the 146, my favorite plane. Also the RG is coming out, exactly the same plane, just a little bit newer. And then we need to park here somewhere. No clue where, actually. Maybe something like this. Alright, we are parked. The parking brake is set. And then we jump out of the plane. We leave the plane on, actually. And then we have adjust this. So this is a standard airport that comes with the SIM, and what we see, not that much. I don't know how it looks in real life, but I guess it will be not like this. So this is a bit of a bummer. There was no freeware, so yep. Okay, so let's go to the replay. So I stop the recording and then we go to play. So there we go, and then I fast forward a bit because it took some time. So here we go for the landing.
Squawk 4451 Caspian 44. Caspian 44 radar contact 2 miles east of Oscar Romeo November India 300 feet. UNH 29er.65. Roger Caspian 44. Caspian 44 contact Baghdad approach on 120.2. Good day.
Pretty hard, nose high up, like mostly. That's my big problem. My nose is always big up, high up. So actually, I put the thrust reversers on, but actually we don't need that. So we see it from the other side, and then we will also see it from the inside. And you can feel how it feels as a passenger. Not feel, but you know, the shaking. So it's actually pretty hard. If you see the video just before my stream starts, if you see that landing from the Canadian Airlines, actually with the 787 Dreamliner, if you see that landing, that's a perfect landing. So
Squawk 0353. Squawk 0353, Caspian 44. Caspian 44 radar contact 2
and yes, you needed the speed brakes. Well, the speed brakes were off, but actually we don't need anything to slow the plane down when we land.
You know what they say, a good landing is a landing you can walk away from.
So, but the thrust reversers we actually don't need, and then the maximum brake, auto brake, also not. We have still a lot of runway left, so as you can see, we only use a small part of it. So now we can turn. I put up our flaps. And then we taxi again to the parking spot, because this is a reset of the simulator, and it's not actually a replay. In X-Plane 12 you have a perfect working replay. In Microsoft Flight Simulator we don't have that. So flaps completely retracted, I hope. So there we go. So this was not so good landing. It can be worse, of course, but we always try to do better than what we did now today. So for the rest, I want to say tomorrow there is another live stream from the airport, and that will be around 11:30, just before noon actually. Not sure exact what time, but around 11:30 a.m. and we try it again, and it will be until 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock something, and then I need to go. So also in the evening we have another stream in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and that stream will be or with the 146, depending if the update is ready for the EFB for the 146, and then we fly from Amman in Switzerland to Osijek in Croatia. If the update is not ready, then we fly with the 737-800 in Greece. So that is actually one of the two. Albapino, alright pilots, time for me to go to bed. See you guys, bye bye. Albapino, thank you very much for joining and watching. Have a wonderful sleep, and yeah, have a great day tomorrow. So see you, mate. So that are the two flights that will come tomorrow and the day after, but I don't know which one first. So that's all. I hope to see you everyone again tomorrow. And Albapino, you are welcome, sir. Thank you very much, mate. So this was the stream for today. Hope to see you very soon again. And then Anti-Bias, thanks for joining. Also all the other people like Albapino, thank you very much. And also the new subscriber for today, thanks, thank you for subscribing, and yeah, hope you enjoy it. So maybe until tomorrow for the live stream at Brussels airport, or the live stream at for Microsoft Flight Simulator in the evening. So until then, have a wonderful night, and see you soon. Thank you. TBS, and thank you, see you soon, have a great day, and thank you very much, mate, and the same for you, and I hope to see you very soon again. Enjoy your day and your night and everything what you do. Thank you for joining, and see you soon, mate.